Ms. Amy Smith Rosa has devoted her life to education. She holds an MA in Communications and Educational Leadership from Western Michigan University and has been serving Battle Creek area school districts for 50 years. She has held the title of teacher, assistant principal, director, and coach, as well as taught at several community colleges. As a patron of the arts, Ms. Rosa has directed drama clubs and countless productions at Penfield Schools, Kellogg Community College, and Battle Creek Civic Theater. She has been actively involved in a community and church, serving as speaker at educational programs for gifted and talented, drama, communications, and business communications, and has volunteered in community food pantries and soup kitchens. She has also been selected as Battle Creek Business Woman of the Year. Ms. Rosa is known as the epitome of kindness. And yes, she was my assistant principal when I was a high school student. She lives up to every one of those ideals that you would want to see in an administrator and an educator. It's with great honor that I award this to Ms. Amy Smith Rosa.
Hi, my name's Amy Rosa. Used to be Smith, Amy Smith, and people used to go, Amy Smith, A-M-Y, S-M-I-T-H. Now come on. Nobody has that short of a name, but I did. I graduated from Harper Creek in the year of 1960. First graduating class from Harper Creek High School. We had a close class, about 105 in our class. We were very close-knit. We still are. We do a lot of things together, have a lot of meetings that we can all go to and enjoy and be with each other. Harper Creek taught me a lot. Taught me that for example, I didn't even know I wanted to go to college until I talked to one of the counselors and was talking, and he said, well, I'm not sure you're going to be able to go to college. And I said, why? And he said, well, maybe your grades aren't quite up to the snuff of college. Maybe you really need to go into doing something more hands-on. And I said, well, okay, whatever happens. But I did go to college. I have 3 degrees. I went to college in communications and in educational leadership, and became a teacher. Because in those days, which was 1960, remember, in those days, women were given 3 choices: to be a secretary, a nurse, or a teacher. And I decided to become a teacher, and I'm really glad I did. I got to meet some of the most wonderful people that one would ever hope to meet. And I met them through college, I met them through high school, I met them after I got out of college. I've been a teacher, have been at one particular school district, Penfield School District, for 50 years. In that district, I was a teacher, a coach, an administrator. I served as an administrator for 5 years. I was drama director, and as a drama director, I'm proud to say that I've had a lot of students go on with that profession, and one of them, I'm sure all of you will know, is the young man that plays the father of Young Sheldon on TV, the program Young Sheldon. He's the father. His name's Lance Barber. He's one of my joys. I've had a lot of good experiences with doing theater in not only the high school, but also in college and with the Battle Creek Civic Theater. In the 50 years, I can't even really tell you all the things I've done in that 50 years. But I do know that some of the things that have prompted me to continue to go on into education and go on into working and serving the community is that I love people. And you have to love people if you want to be in education, because people are what you deal with. And that's what I did. I would like to say a couple things to the seniors at Harper Creek, the 2018 seniors, and to any senior that goes on. And that is that you must remember that your whole life, through your whole life, you will be going into, or you will be learning every day. Education is a lifelong learning process. And if you do that every day, then you will succeed. you will become masterful. And also to remember to please make sure that your decisions are your own. That what you do with your life is from your heart. And that as you make your decisions, remember that you have to take the consequences of some of those decisions, and whether good or bad. But if they're good, you're on your way. If they're bad, you make better of it. I hope that as you go on in life, that the things that you enjoy will be people and your love for education and your love for your family and those around you. Thank you.
Miss Amy Smith Rosa will also be delivering our keynote speech to our graduating class of 2018 at this time. Miss Rosa.
Here I am, 50 years later. Wow, look at the crowd, guys. Look at them. People who have come to honor you for an accomplishment that only took you a few years to achieve. Your lifetime, your training years. I'd like you to stand up, Harper Creek class of 2018. Please stand up. I'm back to 1960 when I graduated. I'd like you to turn to your audiences and take a look at the sea of faces that you have known your whole life. Faces of parents, siblings, grandparents, aunts and uncles, cousins, friends, school administrators, teachers, counselors, coaches, supervisors, secretaries, custodial staff, bus drivers, food service personnel, and the list goes on. These are the people who have come to celebrate you. They have laughed with you, cried with you, failed, succeeded, studied, watched school events with and for you, been there for your triumphs, and felt pain with you when tragedy struck. They were your guideposts, your mentors, the very people who helped you become the person you are today and will be there for the person you will become for tomorrow and your ever after. Now, senior class, let's give them a standing ovation for being your hero and for making you their hero too. Thank you. Please be seated. Educate, empower, and equip students for life. That is the mission of the Harper Creek School District. Well, has that happened? You, the senior class of 2018, are probably wondering, what happened? It's gone so fast. You went to lower elementary and learned how to play, read, write, and socialize with others your age, like Kelsey Pops and Drew Van Wagner, who enjoyed snowball fights and playing tag on the playground. You learned how to play and use your imagination through educated dramatic skills and imitating others, even more lifelong learning skills. After lower L, you went to the middle school, where subjects you studied often were not of your choice, nor did you like some of them. But you braved through them, and again, education taught you the way. Not only did studies baffle you sometimes, so did life as you learned what kind of friends you wanted, and boys and girls became intriguing to each other as you learned new social games like spin the bottle and dancing. And then it happened, you were thrust into high school. What to take for classes, what sport to play, what field of study to take, because your future was in the foreseeable years of your life. Teachers, coaches, and other educational personnel all of a sudden became a more significant part of your life because they helped you to realize where your years of study and learning would lead you. And you learned the bigger the obstacle, the more glory in overcoming it. You were becoming of age. Ryan McCafferty became the designated chauffeur because he was the first in his class to be 16 years old. As Kendall Motes, who will verify, as she rode with Ryan her whole sophomore year. But did you learn? You be the judge. Brittany Honeycutt said Harper Creek has taught her to work hard and never give up. Sarah Hubbard said, HCHS has given her options to explore classes that were fun. Jenna Wagner said she learned to work smarter, not harder. And McKenna Friedenberg says HC has given her the opportunity to get a head start on a college degree, saving her a lot of money and a clear understanding of what she does and does not want to pursue. Nicole Henson said HC has given her the opportunity to go to the Battle Creek Area Math and Science Center, develop social skills, and learn about higher education. Kenton Kruger says HC has given the opportunity to experience a wide variety of subjects and trades, and the list goes on for many of you. The aspirations of this senior class are phenomenal. Ryan McCafferty is going into aerial engineering, Trevor Durbin into computer engineering, Kendall Motes in neuroscience and pre-med with special attention to personality disorders, Brittany Honeycutt in computer science and economics, Sarah Hubbard in social work to work with small children and orphans, Halima Harper to work in occupational therapy and children with autism, John Taylor to study in the field of oncology, Devin Funk, who is joining the Marines, going to Albion College and studying computer engineering and math, Trevor Durbin, who is attending school to become an engineer, and Taylor Root, who wishes that everyone in his class will be able to follow their dreams in their chosen field. And the list goes on for many, many more of you. Many young people of your age, a Harper Creek senior, will continue your education, whether in a formal school or in the work arena. And you will go into the world learning work, human work, development skills. All of you will use your educational drive to be the best you can be, being true to yourself and following your heart. Your education will be utilized to make our country strong. Yes, your Harper Creek School District has fulfilled its mission. They have brought you to many of the greatest decisions of your life through education. They help to develop your adulthood, your morals, your judgments, your driven desires to become the best you can be. Yes, Harper Creek has brought you this far, and now what? No one's saying it's going to be easy. Going out into the world to gain your own reward is not all fun and games. As one person said, not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear a path. And no one is saying that your education for your future suddenly stops once you have obtained a goal. As long as you live, learning will always be a lifelong experience. Every day you will learn a new way of doing things, a new way of making money, a new way of raising a family, a new way of thinking, a new invention, a new social adventure. You will become whatever you feel is the best for your life situation. You are in charge of your life, and through education, whether book or street smart, you will make decisions that will impact your life forever. Whatever decisions you make, you are telling those around you that you are prepared to take the consequences of your decisions, good or bad. Take responsibility. Own your decisions and let your ongoing education lead to the solutions that will make your life and those around you the best it can be. Therefore, all of you have two things in common. Education will be a lifelong experience, and the consequences you face will result in the decisions you make, whether good or bad. You, the 2018 graduation class of Harper Creek, will continue to become educated, empowered, and equipped to become the leaders of tomorrow. Do more than what is expected of you. It will set you apart. And maybe it will be you who will be honored as a distinguished alumni of Harper Creek School District, giving your commencement speech to a proud and hardworking class of Harper Creek seniors. As you pick up your diplomas today, I'm presenting you with a small gift. I'm presenting you with a guardian angel scent piece that says that it will protect you, and guide you. I have one more piece of advice from a unicorn. Follow rainbows. Keep your head up. Be legendary. Spend time in the forest. It's okay to be a little mysterious. Create your own fairy tale. And 2018 class of Harper Creek High School, live a magical life.